Happy Sunday!
You pretty girl.
There's
It's kind of yucky out here.
Yeah, air quality alert because of the Saharan dust.
Yeah. Pretty yucky. No pretty sun, no pretty blue Carolina blue sky.
All right, here he comes. Here he comes. I am opening up the bags for part 4, for the number 4 bags, and there's actually 5 little individual ones. I think I'll just put these in one, but I'm gonna finish up the Apollo 11 lunar lander now. I didn't time it, but it's just now going on 1 o'clock, so I haven't really been working on this thing that long, but I'm done. Before I snap this last piece in place, which I know Dawn and I will have to undo when we go to put the light kit on it, I just wanted you to see the stickers that I applied to those 2 bricks, and to say that inside, and it'll be impossible to see now, but all the sides inside have stickers portraying the control stuff inside. And you see these 2 yellow, now this is strictly a Lego thing, but you see these 2 yellow clips here. The black clips here on the side, these rods are gonna go into that, and that's how it's gonna snap in place. So it's not impossible to get it undone when after you put it together, but it is sort of difficult. And there are a couple of little window doors there on that far side. So let me go ahead and snap this into place. All right, it wasn't too complicated to set the top part onto the bottom part. There were 2 little prongs sticking up, one on this side and one on that side, and then a thing underneath there to go into the prong. So yeah, it's in place. I put one of the astronauts on the ladder, so that's cool. You can see there's a little control panel down there. So it's done except for the light kit. Now you might remember some months ago I needed some of these little flat square pieces, and I pulled them out. There were 7 of them with this kit to put in another thing, and I currently have 5 spares of this color, but I'd like to tell you that I cannot figure for the life of me why those are important for this kit. And I'm gonna do something a little different here because those parts are so valuable for other stuff, and I don't see any purpose as to why these little flat L's are important. That maybe it was supposed to signify the footprints, and that was the pattern, but I kind of think it looks a little weird. But it's got to be what it is. It's got to be these little side things were supposed to be footprints. So there's supposed to be another L here and where the astronaut is, and that would just make more footprints. But again, I'll go with, I just really don't see that is all that important. So, but there it is. It's done. It came out really cool. Now, in order to put the light kits in, because there's going to be lights underneath these thrusters, you got to get back down in the center. And basically, these 4 sides snap on, and then this thing snaps into the bottom. So it's not too hard to take it apart to put the light kit in. But that will be for another day. Tux is out here helping me figure out where I want to put the tuxedo hydrangea. He says it's too hot out here for him. He started to walk across the asphalt from the carport over to here, and I picked him up and carried him across the hot part. He goes, "But Mom, I just want to follow you around, but I don't want to be too hot." Trying to decide where to put this thing. You never can tell where you're going to find a cat. Hi, Gray. So Don washed, fixed, put new LR44 button cells in it. This is a battery holder and a battery tester that came out of my house. And these batteries here are ones that have charge but are not brand new.
Yeah.
So they're good for lots of stuff. Don says just don't put them in medical equipment.
Yeah.
So Don's using a rock, a piece of brick to make sure a piece of this hydrangea bush over here, one of these old school proven winners, one of the branches takes root in the ground, so we can cut it, dig it up, and relocate it in the yard. And it'll root itself. So I did go ahead and order Don a third one. We were happy with it and decided get them all uniform. You know, the foot thing will work the same on all of them. Don's gonna go ahead and put this one together and put the Black & Decker table saw on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then JB's jet table saw we'll put on there.
The third one.
The third one, but we're gonna wait until we get to building it because that thing it's big and heavy.
And it's upstairs.
And it's upstairs. I only want to move it once.
Yeah, I hear that.
So yesterday it took me probably 45 minutes and I had to redo it because I got bit by the 31 inches versus 30 inches. In other words, the way I had set it up before, I was unconcerned of which direction was the long side or the short side. So it turned out that the short side is critical because that's the side that can get through the 31-inch door on the shed that we've bought and we're waiting for it to be delivered. So since I had to redo everything because of that little faux pas, you say undo this and then move the things over, I learned best thing is I did it loose yesterday, but it's loose today and no wheels on it because the wheels get in the way of adjusting it a little bit. So I think I've got it all set up and all ready to go, that I ought to be able to go out there and put it on the
set the saw on it.
Right, and then make sure everything fits and tightens it up and all that stuff, and then I can put the wheels on.
Now this saw per se is pretty lightweight, and Don was able to just pick it up and move it, and he had stabilized the legs with a couple of 2x4 pieces previously. But still, this will be nice to be able to roll it around, and he might use it more for sitting the planer on top of it than for actually using the Black & Decker table saw. That's right. Assuming JB's table saw and all that other stuff works out for him. So
that's right.
Don says it's ready to flip over. Legs on. Washers used to hold the saw to the base. There we go.
What? Let's go down that hill on this thing.
You want to go for a modified sled ride?
That's right.
Smile, you're on digging camera.
Yes.
You did tell me when you said I could have it that you would plan it for me with a happy heart.
Yes, that's right. She bats those pretty eyes and she just, oh, it's such a pretty flower and it was only $25, but I resisted because I know. And I said, well, sweetheart, you go up there and you just get your $25 thing.
And I'll even plant it for you.
And I'll even plant it for you. That's right. I even said those.
All right. Well, Don didn't dig on the shed today, but he is digging.
That's right.
He's digging. We got it planted. I think I'm going to be happy with it there. This peony got roughed up just a little bit when we took the tree down. Nothing that's going to keep it, make a problem for it coming back next year. This peony never bloomed, so I had Don dig around it and we raised it a little bit. I think its problem is that it was too low, but I can be wrong, but it's never bloomed, so another 4 years of sitting in the same spot not blooming wasn't going to do me any good. Yay, it's raining! It's chicken wing night. It takes forever, but it's so yummy. Yum.